And I asked that because our show, the Better Than Rich show, is exactly that. I was kind of joking around, like the Ty Lopez, the Lamborghini, the mansions. Like, there's life deeper. There's a deeper purpose to
Yeah.
life. And listener, you could go back. We have episodes on purpose and core
100%.
values and crafting your vision statement. So we have episodes around this. And what I'm hearing from you, Trey, is that if you
Yeah.
make money as the center of your business and center of your pursuit, eventually it's going to come down to what is the intent behind that money. And for you, that money for the intent was, let me free up my time so I can help more people. And if we had to fast forward to,
Mhm.
you're 22 right now, you fast forward to 30-year-old Trey, what is helping
Yeah.
people? What is the last 8 years? So now you're 30 years old. You're
Oh,
30. I'm
100%.
30. I'm 37.
Awesome. Such a
Right.
clear
So let's do, we don't have to get you
for sure.
37. I'm an old man, right?
Uh,
So we get you to 30.
well, for the I'll be doing this for until my day comes. But speaking on stage around the world is 100%. I want to be speaking in front of hundreds of thousands of people. I want to be sharing them all just as much wisdom as value I can get them to align them with their purpose, their dream life, and to show them that it's possible. Show them that all you need is your brain. You just need your hands and your brain. You need a strong work ethic, and you need to have a deeper purpose. Like, you need to know why are you doing this for? Everyone has gone through life differently. Everyone has had different experiences, different pain points. And so, if you grew up in an orphanage and you become successful, you can go back and help all those kids that were in the same position you were in, which is so powerful, right? And for me, I grew up around animals my whole life, so seeing stray people how people treat dogs and cats and how they just kick them off, I definitely want to do something with animals down the line. I want to help as many people as possible. I want to, buy huge amounts of land and create reservations for, animals, and this is a bunch of different stuff that I want to do in that regard. But speaking on stage is going to be something I'm going to be very into all around the world. I want to be a best-selling author, and I will be a massive content creator. I will be a massive content creator. So what that means is that you know, it's if you are an entrepreneur, you're going to know my name. So, and if you are um, anyone from any age that's looking to live your dream life or looking to get what you want out of life or looking to find your purpose or looking for something meaner, just looking for truth or answers to who you are, who Mike is. Who is Mike? You know, in Japan, they say you have three faces. They say that you have the face that you show your friends and the people that you meet, the face that you show your close family to and your close friends, and the face you show no one. Who is that person that's never seen that? You got to really ask yourself questions. Who is Trey? Who is the dream Superman version of myself that I'm looking to become? Right? Am I kind? Am I loving? Am I ripped? Am I traveling? Like, you got to literally build out that. If you don't build targets, you're not going to hit them. It's impossible. It's literally impossible. Like, imagine you're shooting a target blindfolded. Just how you can? It just doesn't make sense. It's like going into the woods and saying, I'm just going to walk around the woods until I magically find something I like. Rather than walking for a purpose. So yeah, but I definitely see myself as an author, speaker, content creator. Uh, I want to own my own charities. I want to own massive amounts of land for animals and so forth. I really would like to, own my own educational system, my own private schools and so forth too, something in that nature. I would completely love to change the educational systems and the public systems, that are implemented nowadays. I don't understand why people just don't understand this, but what's taught in the educational systems is not necessarily true at all in any form or fashion. History stands for history. Science is literally something that we're teaching to be true when it's like you got this much science that we know to be true as of now when we're looking at infinite amount of information. So like there's just a lot of stuff I'd love to reshape. And I think as I grow as a person, as I grow spiritually and so forth, I think that's gonna change. I love to become like a better example too. I think one of the big things is that, with me, I think one of the things I was very hesitant on making the time for content is, it's a lot of responsibility and accountability to be someone that influences someone. Because if you are a hypocrite on stage, that's like the word to me, that's terrible, right? So if I'm going to preach all this, I have to be able to do it in my own life, implement in my own life, and practice it,
Yep.
right? I can't say all this stuff, then get caught sleeping with a hooker in Thailand on, you know what I'm saying? And not saying that I do that. That was just an example. I've never even been to
We gotta
Thailand.
go.
I've never even been to
We gotta
Thailand.
Google
So
this one.
yeah, no, I've never even been to Thailand, but, uh, my point is that it's a lot of responsibility, and I think it's just the same thing for you got kids that, you know, if you try to talk to them about anything, they just deny it because they don't wanna be accountable for their actions, right? And to be a leader, you have to the light has to shine off you. You can't force things down people's throats, right? You have to lead by example. And naturally, if you're a great leader, they'll see what you're doing over and over and over again, and they'll naturally follow, right? And they'll be inspired by that. You can't just tell someone, "You need to do this, you need to do this." You need to do it yourself because that's what I mean, that's something that pisses me off. Someone that tells like, you know, take your own advice. You know what I mean? Someone that tells you to do something, they don't do it themselves. So it's like,
Sure. Do as I say, not as I do, right?
yeah, exactly.